true. Welcome back, boys and girls, to another episode of The Revolution. Thank you for joining us here for episode 15 of Zita Nation. I am your host, now and forever, Emperor Zita, and I'm coming to you, as always, from the Fortress of Solitude, here in Etobicoke, Canada. So, we had a very busy week this week. You see, my wife was on vacation. We went to the movies with Katherine for her very first time. My mother joined us for that. We also have a trip to the Queensway Baptist Church. They did a great free day for all the families in the neighborhood. We took a trip to the zoo this week. We also have our final installment of guest commentary from Lord DPF himself, and you're going to get to know how he became a part of the Zita Nation as well. Stay tuned. So let's get right into it. Alright baby, let's rock and roll.
It's actually not too bad. Oh, I was on vacation this week from work. The nausea has been minimal, which is thank God. The headaches actually, I haven't really had any this week. Nothing extreme. Maybe just a little tiny one, but otherwise it's been good. It's been a really good week. Maybe the fact that I'm more relaxed, except for the fact that you're driving me bonkers all week. That probably had something to do with it. Less stress. Still hungry as hell. More than ever. Cravings are still a little out of whack. I want some healthy stuff like fruits and veggies, but mainly carbs still. This week was definitely Indian food and pasta. Wonton soup. I don't know why. It's crazy for wonton soup. Otherwise, nothing too crazy. No anchovies or pickles and ice cream. Still expanding. That's just the beginning. I'm not even halfway. Yeah, you can start to see the little bump. Yeah, there's definitely some fluttering, and still, like I said last week, it's butterflies in my stomach and nothing that you can feel yet. So you're gonna have to keep waiting. I know you're waiting for that first thump in the head. I'll keep you posted on that. Girls, I have nothing to complain about.
There was a sobering fire, so have another drink and give me all you got.
So it's true, Punk has turned full heel. But a triple threat match at SummerSlam for the title against the Big Slow and John Cena. Even though I know with Punk in it, it's still going to be a wicked match. I don't like AJ as the GM, but I like seeing Daniel Bryan get tons of screen time. Finally, Daniel Bryan is getting some respect. Sort of. No Zack Ryder on Raw. Not even 15 seconds backstage in 3 hours. Then he ends up jobbing on Superstars. Not even a hint of him on SmackDown. Alright, I'm really starting to get pissed off with the WWE creative. How can you not be pushing Zack Ryder? He is money, baby. Just money. The guy made himself out of nothing with his YouTube show. Took over the WWE. People still chant his name. He moves tons of merchandise, but Vince can't push him. I'm really starting to get fed up with the way WWE is treating the broski.
And I think the story that Zack Ryder has, he should be the Cena for kids, because he showed resilience. Like, even though he was falling down, he didn't stop. And he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna make a show. He made a show. He became hot. And guess what WWE does with everything that's hot? They dropped it, right? Every 5 seconds. Woo, 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 woo. So he kind of ruined it for himself a little bit. But so did the WWE. He had it. It's good. But then WWE more killed it. Mick Foley, thank you for replying to Emperor Zita tweets, you know. I became a member of the Zita Nation because I was hooked into the Zita cult back in 1996. Somehow wrestling bonded everyone together. I was an insane freak. People used to quiz me. You know, in university I became a master of ceremonies working in clubs. I always loved wrestling. I always had a passion for events. Through Toronto's very first WrestleMania party. I work for a site called MMAcanada.net. We do UFC stuff, but one of the big things that we got to film this year was WrestleFest. Incredible. Then I got to do some ring announcing for a company called UWA back in the day. And I got to MC for something called King of the Death Match at Mr. DPF on Twitter, on www.facebook.com/MC Donovan Fernandes, youtube.com/MC Donovan Fernandes, or Donovan Donovan Fernandes FERNANDES.com. Long live the Zita Nation and long live the revolution. Woo, woo.
The bee on the moon. I eat his wings. A banana. A gummy. Pizza. And what's this? The planet. You can eat it, you want. Of the chips. Look at that. Well, one can stop. You can stop. You can stop. You can stop. Whoa, I'm so dizzy. I'm so dizzy. Whoa, help! I'm a giant. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm a giant.
Trying to recall electric nights, leave me waiting for the fall, waiting for the fall, waiting for the fall. Less that I knew that I count, but that's too miserable time. And I was no leader of the pack, just a fucking rat. Yeah, but I pace yourself 'cause it's time to show. When you get that feeling, don't let it go. Don't let go. By the flip of a switch, everything has changed. With no memory of trying to
To the movie theater.
We're here at the theater. Hey, Catherine, what are we going to go see? So we are going to see Madagascar 3 for Catherine's first movie. It's the first time she's going to the theater.
For my first time.
So we are going to go in right now. Hi, Grandma Patty.
I used to take your papa when he was little to the movies like this too.
Waiting in line for the popcorn. Hello, honey. Are you excited?
I am. For her? And can I have a large popcorn?
So the girls are already inside. I'm headed in there. I think previews have already started, so we'll go right in.
Yes, go out and get the food and come back. To the pizza americano.
It is real.
That's right. So, Catherine, did you like the movie?
What did you like about the movie? What did you? I love the movie. It was wonderful. It was very cute.
Actually, quite impressed with the movie. But all I have to say about it is da 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 Afro da 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 circus da 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 da. All right, so it is Comic Book Day, and this week we have a very special guest joining us for Comic Book Day. We have my wife, the Empress Magz herself. She is coming down to Rob's, and who are we going to see at Rob's? Rob and Fred, that's right. But we'll see you soon, people.
See you later.
We're here! Okay, go ahead, open the door. Haha, I have a partner on the steps to do today.
It's my mommy.
This is Excalibur Comics, 3030 Bloor Street West, upstairs above the Queensway Theater.
Look who's here.
Hey guys!
Wow! Yeah, see?
All families here!
Talk about a few books and pay the usual Avengers versus X-Men. This looks kind of interesting. So again, Adam Kubrick is drawing this, and it should be an interesting book. I recommend that. I also recommend too, one other book, okay, Peter Parker Spider-Man. What's interesting, it's a one-shot really. It's one of the old books revived, but it's just for one issue. Daredevil, and Mark Waid's doing a great job on this. Always recommend that. Same old, but quite nice. I also recommend, the Superman Action Comics, Grant Morrison. Beautiful stuff. Again, it's interesting in where he's taking the book. I love it as well. This is the Avenging Spider-Man. Basically, Terry Dodson. I don't put him exactly in the same category as Adam Hughes, but it's very nice what some of the stuff he does, and it kind of tells. And so I enjoy this when he's working on something like this. Of course, The Shadow. I'm not a big fan of The Shadow per se with Garth doing it, but it's something different. So Garth Ennis is always doing something unusual. So again, Aaron Campbell, of course, is doing a beautiful job on the art.
Going through a couple of old different space radio talk shows. One of them from 2004. You hear President Bush Jr.'s uncle being charged for laundering money for the terrorists. And this is 3 years after 9/11. And was fined $25 million. It's very reminiscent of George Bush Jr.'s grandfather, Prescott Bush. Before the war and after the war, was funneling hundreds of millions of dollars to Hitler through his bank, the Union Bank. His bank was also shut down by the FBI for trading with the enemy as well. Very interesting. In the same show, it talked about pictures from Abu Ghraib and the pictures of the beheading of the Western journalist, apparently by Al-Qaeda. According to Kodak officials, each digital camera, just like the one you're using, has a signature print, and it happens that both the Al-Qaeda pictures of the beheading and the camera that was used for the Abu Ghraib pictures, where they humiliated the Muslim prisoners, came from the same camera. But more currently, the Batman movie killings in Colorado, if you listen to the actual police conversations with the 9/11 dispatch, you would hear that the police were talking about more than one shooting. And when they interviewed the people in the cinema, one witness said he got a phone call, he went out to open the door and he was signaling to someone else to come in or something like that. And another witness said when he was throwing the canisters of gas, there was another canister that came in of gas from a different direction. He couldn't have thrown it from both directions because he was only standing in one spot. They're saying that there's more than one of them. Apparently he was in the mind control program.
Steps of Doom! We're here at the zoo today. Me, Catherine, and the Empress.
They're so cute! I think they're
Hey, there's the turtles, now where's Splinter? Wow, these guys are awesome. Oh my goodness. It's so hot outside, these guys are taking a nap underwater.
Look, there he is.
Should we come back on his back now?
There's a baby shark.
There he goes.
Oh wow! Here, mommy.
The polar bear is swimming. She's coming back. Oh, look.
Man, where did the time go? Another episode is over. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's installment of The Revolution. Thank you to Lord DPF, and follow him on Twitter at Mr. DPF. Pick up your Drop Dead Pinups Electric Night CD and follow them on Twitter at Drop Dead Pinups. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Emperor Zita. Join us again here next week, as always, on YouTube. Go to Excalibur Comics for all your comic book related needs. I'm going to steal your show, I'm going to steal your girl, I'm going to win your title. And wrestling, it's like the 5th best thing I do. Show off.